Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back, and this time we're back with part 2 to this. Because I felt I needed to complete this bit. Honestly, I do feel like I need to complete this bit. So yeah, we're here with a late night stream. That's why it's called LN. Music's a bit eerie, but what can you do? I could probably change my inventory. Yeah. How does this happen then? How does this happen? I can just switch back and everything. So good. Let's stick with you from right now. We'll stay within the game. Let me just make sure everything is working. It's working. So, why did I have to end the stream earlier? I do play pro clubs, and I've been getting back into pro clubs. And if you know my history about pro clubs, you would know that I would usually play for a mad team. I have recently joined a team who are building, and eventually, at some point, it will be the team that we will become. For fuck's sake, that fucking thing. It's not fucking tripod for my phone. I use to watch the chat. Dickheads. Okay, in a position where I can see it fine without no problem. Cool. So yeah, I've been playing Ultimate Team recently, and I've been playing for a team. And tonight we had a play at 7 o'clock, so I ended the stream at 7 and all that stuff. Normally I would go on a little bit later and probably end the stream around like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, but unfortunately that was not the case. And now it's what, 11:30? Pretty much night. It's just gone past 10:30. No, 10:30. And yeah, now we're like a little bit late, but oh well. We'll continue on, and if you don't know what's happening, we are searching for Thebes for Amiga clearance, alongside with Elva containing the Quen. Aloy descends into the depths of Thebes to receive Teffero's Amiga clearance, which also, by the way, we've met a guy that kind of looks like him as well, which is probably not what you want. So yeah, I'm just literally sorting out the settings. Cool, so it is working. All right. So did I lose anything from like backing out? No, I didn't. So okay, cool. So I've got all that stuff. So that's a medical chair. We went this way, and then we're going to the right.
Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps?
What was about this was like Ted's like little... No, it's for the doctor. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very rich by the end of this.
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it. Break the door down.
Okay.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
On is it?
Is that a hurry? Break it open! She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
Power console. Maybe There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somtow's dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me. By leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come. And I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Sometimes if the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
I have a funny feeling.
At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine. Is that?
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses.
Their helmet is resistant, like. Jesus Christ.
I see the Outlander!
Are you okay?
Can you get him with my arrow?
Not giving up.
Pin her down!
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Forget about that and just get the fuck out of here. How is this guy so lucky? Never mind.
Soldiers, above us!
For the ancestor! The Outlander's here! No way! What the?
Don't stop, come on! We're almost there!
Oh, dear, no, Jesus, that's close.
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. And instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Well, we never got...
We should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk. Might be worth looking around the island, too.
Never got a chance to see what Ted Foran looked like.
I can't believe the CO made a free dress up.
Wait, so where am I going now? Oh, right. Landfall, where's that?
You seem quite capable, Ancestor. Unexpectedly so, I must admit.
I didn't believe, but now I see it. You truly are an ancestor reborn. A good omen if I ever saw one. I'm a scout for the expedition. Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share with you, as is my duty to the ancestors. I should tell you. My fellow scouts found ancient ruins west of here. They claim to have seen a relic of the ancestors inside, but couldn't find a way to retrieve it. Perhaps a living ancestor could discover a way where others could not.
Maybe. If I find myself in the area.
Your presence
Maybe I'm
Please, could you spare a moment? Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Horus has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain, with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated? So there was data on it they couldn't read?
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Horus. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course. This wind's in a rush. Well, so am I.
How? There's no way we can find...
I promise you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The Ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Jess, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My, wife, Leandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the Legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen Way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is... cautious. So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location, but it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
Okay, so we've got loads of side errands now and loads of side quests. So yeah, well, that's the one thing I'll have to do at some point. Let's quickly fast travel. Now that we've got all these little quests I can do, and I definitely need to go and get this toolneck sorted to get this kind of whole area like sorted. We'll head back to base and move on to the next step of this quest, or the main quest.
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
I feel like Beta's gonna die. And I got a funny feeling Beta's probably, after seeing what I've seen, and gathering the information I have, I feel like they've increased and accelerated Beta's gene, so she aids twice as quick.
Aloy.
And if I'm right, bro, I'm some master.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Unless I'm completely wrong.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone. In a cell again. A slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission. Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Let's go.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
I feel like I should have done more with the side quests and everything.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engage. Autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come.
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
Stay back. Get back.
That was a shit. Ooh.
Over here, you! Aloy, get a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta. Stay back. Get back.
It's really angry.
Over here, you!
That was a fucking perfect hit, that one.
Aloy, get a hand over here.
Yeah, I also need a hand over here, like.
Draw it away from Beta. Stay back.
Give it a rest first, I'll get this.
Over here, you! Take this ammo. Aloy, need a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta. Stay back.
I do love that.
You two okay? You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I feel like I should have done more side quests. That's what I honestly feel like. I feel like I should have done more side quests.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Aloy,
Oh, that made it.
patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
How the hell do I get up here? Any cylinder can be moved with the poke.
Some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know. but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
Defenses materials.
Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them. Okay then. Therefore, it must be more important. Maybe Hephaestus changed the program?
To rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
the power node. I think that could work.
I think it could. I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
I'm literally looting a lot of stuff right now just to like be able to make as much stuff as I need. At the same time, I'm gonna have so much stuff in my like stash. Oh, Hephaestus, where are you? Little bitch. I don't think the game's really like expecting me to like be this like insane. But then saying that, look what I'm going against now.
New machines on the way. Zeta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, come on. Seriously? I'm really starting to hate these hoppers. Seriously, man. There we go. Right, let's focus on the big guy.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
I know. Right, Hephaestus. Go back to where you belong.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I'd better not get comfortable.
Energy containment failed. Safe over.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. Been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy.
I gotta find a way past the shield.
Probably just like get on that top bit and see if I can maybe glide across. Oh, well, actually, maybe I can jump that. Or get on top of that. Yes! See me rolling.
Got it.
One button.
Use purge water against it.
Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh, cool. Can I shoot from here?
Autonomous defenses.
Here we go again.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Oh, life's so good. Give me something. Frost. I think I've actually got a frostbow on me. I do. Oh shit, I might have needed that actually. Hold on, wait. Where did I put that? Where did I put that? So it was sharpshooter bow, wasn't it? Yeah, so let's put that. Let's put that there. Oh, come on, get out of him, fat little oaf. Oh, get out of here. Right, you're dead. Boom. And there we go. That is that now killed. More? Oh, hell. Hello. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Jesus Christ. Get out of the way, mate. Actually, what do I need to... This thing. Yeah, I know that. What do you need? So it's weak versus electricity. Okay, cool. I have that. Ugh. Get out. Oh, I hate these things, man. Oh, come on.
Fight of some sorts.
Sort of. It's kind of like you're meddling with loads of its dominions, and the dominions are just insanely overpowered. That's basically this game for you. Ugh, I hate this thing. How is this thing not dead yet?
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Alright, make sure I've got everything I need. Just in case some more of them come in.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Oh no.
Powerful, whatever it is.
Oh no, no, no,
Done
no.
with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No. Just stay where you are, okay? Moving the machine's moving. Get it first. This thing's on its legs are glowing. I can take out its tail. Stop some of its attacks. Finish charging. It's covered in plasma. Hold its glacier.
This is going to be the longest fight I'm going to ever have in my life. Never mind. Okay, never mind, because that is literally annihilating my health. Holy shit, how the hell did I do that?
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
How on earth did I do that? Can I break that off? Oh my god, okay. So they're all like guns, are they? Oh man, okay. Right, what's this last node I need to do?
Send this to my stash.
Right, Hephaestus, you are now done.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Retreat to the city core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Hi, Hephaestus. We have been missing ya.
It's always good to have extra.
Aloy, the
core is stable.
Hephaestus is 100% contained.
Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around. Now we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
Oh my god, I am speechless right now.
Beta. Varl.
Yeah, I wish I had face cam right now, because I am like on a different level of like, I'm calculating everything and I'm shocked and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh my god.
You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on different like levels of like, I'm spiking and everything. I'm just.
What is all this for? Some kind of survival bunker? What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. Stunning, isn't it? paintings weren't the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Von Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Von Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial?
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow. Done so
Okay.
soon.
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the Cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break... to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Sylens and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta's not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to find
this Arai woman-like thing.
What happened?
No, she's a Zenith.
Event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them.
Basically.
By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it.
They have engineered themselves biologically to enhance their lifespan.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him.
Very techie woman. Yeah, very techie woman. Good manipulator as well.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes.
I'll listen to what they say because, literally you learn more about her.
That our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her...
Untrustworthy or not.
Find out and punish her.
See, this is what I'm learning right now.
I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Because so far all she's done is help me, but I might, like, you never know, I might go to this place and she might backstab me, so we'll have to see and learn and all that stuff.
Any storm, a safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Seems to be a nice person.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
She could be BS like Krona in MK11.
Yeah, exactly, but
Once we're inside the base,
what choice does Aloy have at the moment? You kind of got to take what you can get right now.
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Like, if she was my last option to do something...
We will see.
Exactly. We will see.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regalla.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regalla to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regalla's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. as I watched your life unfold. You were like a splash of color on a worn canvas.
You should be closer to 100 subs now.
I'm on 96, mate.
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that
I'm
if
close,
I hadn't found it and watched
but not
its
that close.
contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful.
98.
98? When the hell did I go up to 98?
Vian. 5.
Blimey. Hello, welcome to the stream. Obviously learning about Elizabeth Soybeck and everything that's happening.
Me? What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was
Ooh.
8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence.
See, I would like to learn more about their world.
Step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. But this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
Giving me Matrix vibes right now.
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different.
That's fucked.
Than the future for humanity.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't. But
Too much talking kill this machine.
Almost as if we were previously acquainted.
See, I like to learn a lot more.
Through the
Talking all the time to learn
realized
about these people.
She knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
The more you know, the better.
I guess I know the feeling.
Is her body like glass?
No, I don't. I think it's just a load of like, I don't know. I think it's a synthetic like animatronics. Maybe I haven't really fully looked into it, but I think she's like actual human. I think it's human cells that have developed, but what you're seeing is the like shield protecting her. You're seeing a shield around her and all that stuff. That's why it looks like glass.
First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are
Is she equivalent of a god?
in an admittedly desperate situation.
No,
but
just
I assure you it isn't. Remember Zero Dawn.
just more.
Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Damn, she got told.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth.
The hell is that?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When.
Told.
Aaron,
awesome.
Are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
Is that a giant crustacean crab?
We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
No, it's a Titan. Basically, back in the day, they would use Titans.
Or something.
They would use Titans. The robots had its own AI and all that stuff, and it was basically being created. And Ted just created these massive Titans to be like build machines, but also to control the world, basically. All right, where am I heading? All the way back at base, it seems.
So the ocean still exists, though.
Yeah.
Just
there
to
it
let
is.
you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
What I'm going to do now, as we've just finished this bit, I'm going to end the stream here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do subscribe. I will continue streaming tomorrow. but it might be on something else, and that is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. But it might be on something else, and I will let you know. Yes, I am going off. I am. Well, not going off. I'm basically ending the stream, but I won't be off.
Yeah, so good night.
I'll be online, but I won't be off. I might watch a film or something, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. But I hope everyone has enjoyed, and to be able to experience a world like this in the future is pretty mad, and to see how like the world would have changed and all that stuff is quite crazy. So being able to just play this game is mad.
Enjoyed the half of stream I watched.
I'm glad you have enjoyed. I gotta say, this game is so like mad. I love the story of it and how they've done everything. It is on another level of how like creating a story and creating the world. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. And fighting obviously Hephaestus and that is just a pain, but still it was fun. But if you guys enjoyed, please like, do subscribe. I know I keep saying it all the time, but see you next time.